Alrighty, welcome back everyone to episode 8, Poultry Brothers. And today we got two special guests, Sam Hardy and Morgan Palmer.
Yeah, how's it
Boys,
going?
we're glad to have you on the show. When we first started
Thanks for
this,
having us.
Morgan, you were our first guest we wanted on the show, but we knew you with such a busy schedule that we couldn't get you on till now. Took us a while, eh?
Sorry about that.
Yeah, he's a working man.
Sorry about that. Sorry, guys, but I'm glad to finally be on here. I'm excited to be on board with the Poultry Brothers crew.
It's good. We're all finished school, getting into working jobs, and now we're just booling in lockdown. 2 more weeks and then we're out of this.
Yeah, I'm excited. What have you guys been doing to keep busy during this lockdown? I know you hang out a lot. You guys both have jobs, and you're together right now, which is, I don't think surprises anyone.
Yeah, we've been like hanging out together a lot, passing time and stuff like that. But also like getting into our fair share of gambling and stuff like that.
Oh, what kind of gambling?
Honestly, training for the blue ball season.
Yeah,
That's been happening.
Yeah, training for
The good
baseball.
weather.
Yeah, that was one of the topics. Last summer was a very interesting season. A brand new team in this division, and a lot of ex-baseball players. And I think last season was a learning curve for everyone. And I heard this season, reading some reports, the scouting reports looking pretty good. You got some some free agents that you got your hands on, but I'm excited to be back out there.
Yeah, are you guys glad with those signings, or?
Yeah, what's your opinion on
we're happy to have the new guys on board. They're definitely going to bring some good offense and field experience.
Did you
Let me tell you,
yeah.
boys, we've added some additions. We made some additions to this team that have never been seen before in slow pitch history. It'll put us on the map, and I could see us skyrocketing
so
to
you're
the A division
within 2 years.
Yeah, I'd say within 2 seasons we'll be winning the A division. Yeah,
with the rank up.
Mhm.
And did you guys make any cuts this season? Or any fallouts? Any failed drug tests?
Yeah, wait, who? Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We actually did have someone that refused to show up. They were obsessed with the idea of load management.
Yeah,
and never showed up.
Yeah, the Kawhi on your
too
team.
injury prone. Chase Crawford just couldn't make the cut this year.
Oh wait, no.
Oh, Chase.
That's not what I was talking about, dude.
Dude.
I was talking about freaking Matt.
Looks like we're exposing some people here, so we don't want our listeners to get too greedy.
He didn't play.
So anyway, boys.
Yeah, but we had another guy that just didn't show up.
Yeah, we had another guy that didn't show up. Chase isn't playing this year.
I heard
too. He's got a bad shoulder.
Oh,
okay.
I guess he'll be joining the women's league. Or?
Yes,
most likely.
What are your guys' golf game summer? I know last summer you guys spent quite a time out on the courses. Are you guys ready to get back out on the links and crush a few pops, as Doug Ford would say, and golf away once he lifts the lockdown?
Yeah, according to Doug Ford, we were crushing too many pops, of course.
Yeah, we're not really too happy with the way that this golfing situation was sorted out by the Ford government. We aren't necessarily haters of Doug Ford, but come on, get the golf course open so we can get playing. Come on.
Are you guys going for memberships, or are you gonna hit around Ontario? It's a little bit everywhere.
No, we should get memberships.
Well, membership isn't really worth it at this point. We only got a few months left.
Yeah, what's the point?
We should have been golfing for a month now.
It's true, unless they reduce it, that'd be nice.
I mean, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it'd be nice to hit up some. It'd be nice to hit up some courses around the southwestern Ontario area. So we'll see.
We've
Yeah, I'm
also heard
definitely
that
looking forward to the
Quebec.
summer. You know,
Yeah, we've heard that Quebec has some really nice golf courses, so we think we're gonna spend a lot of time out there playing golf in the Appalachians.
I don't know if
Yeah,
you're going to be
maybe.
allowed over there, bud.
Yeah, as long as
But
you're as
I
long
think
as
we're
you're
all
back by the
looking
curfew.
forward to the. Yeah, I
Exactly.
think we're all looking forward to the summer. I think all four of us will have our first shots by the end of the month. You know, thank God it's opening up, and let's get into our
Yep.
schedule here. So you two have been pretty good friends right since day one of grade 9. So where'd you guys meet in
Oh
high school
yeah.
exactly? Like when did you guys know that you're day one? Like like we're friends. Like we're gonna be goofing off with each other for the next 4 years
I
here.
don't know, Sam. What do you
Was
think
it
it
a
was exactly,
class?
man?
Uh,
Like it just well like we got a lot of each other in the first bit of high school because we were in the enrich program together, so like we had class with each other like every day. And so like we saw each other every day. So like it wasn't necessarily like a one moment type thing. It was kind of like
yeah.
long time coming.
I think our grade 9 schedules were like matched up
Yeah, it was the exact
perfectly.
same.
We had the exact same courses.
And
Okay.
gym class was
And
the
we
same.
had gym class together. Gym class is probably where it was.
Yeah, gym class.
Yeah,
Yeah, like and once we saw
I'll
so
agree.
like once we saw like some embarrassing moments between some people in the gym classroom, then we knew. Yeah, then we knew we are gonna be goofing off for a long time.
Yeah, you had to
Oh
get out of
yeah.
that enrichment program, get to the
Yeah.
regular
Yeah,
Yeah,
classes.
oh yeah.
we dropped that.
What are you talking about? We
Wait,
crushed that.
we didn't drop it, but like we stopped after grade 10. We graduated the program, but we were done with that.
Yeah. But like Luke, like I think I just remember like Sam's like Morgan's coming over. Morgan's coming over. Like who's this Morgan guy? And he comes over and he just fell right in, you know, like all the time. Like, oh, Morgan here, and then it was his other friends. And then but I think out of majority Morgan
Yeah,
has
Fourth
spent a
brother,
lot of
yeah.
time here, you know, coming
Morgan
he's
Hardy.
And it was all worth
And
it to
I've
freaking be on the
I've
podcast today.
Yeah.
Look where
oh
it's
yeah,
led us.
no, Morgan. Like we've had some good times in this good on Shady Lane with Morgan Palmer. He's been quite
Oh
famous.
yeah. Oh, Shady
Not to
Lane.
give anything
Yeah.
away, but since 2006, but we don't need to get into that.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, yeah, some freaking memories.
Yeah.
Dude, you come on, your
Um,
mom might be listening. Your mom might be listening, dude.
yeah, I know. So we'll keep it clean. But anyways, Sam, you decide to do just, you know, the typical 4 year, go to Windsor. And you know, Morgan, you did a 5th year. And Morgan, were you like, oh my God, like I'm gonna be in high school next year without any of the boys? It's like especially Sam. Like I know you and I were friends, but like, you know, Sam was gone. Like what was your thought when like, oh, I'm going back, but like all the guys are gone?
And my thought process was that like I always have like all my peeps at St. Joe's. Like shout out Owen and Luke. Like you guys are freaking stepping up. Huge boys for 5th year. Like I had all my friends like Chase and all them that were staying with me and like a bunch of guys at St. Joe. So I knew that I was gonna miss the boys in the long run, but it was only one more year and I needed that extra year because like I really wanted to go to university, man. I feel like my parents would have been disappointed in me if I didn't go to university, so I had to stay that extra year, live up to the family name.
Good call.
Yeah. And you know, you're not the only 5th year in here, Luke. You decided to do a 5th year, you
You
know,
know,
hang around, take some courses.
Respect.
it was the best decision until COVID hit. But you know what? In grade
Yeah,
12,
COVID, obviously.
when I was in grade 12, me and Morgan did share the experience of the best class in high school history with
Oh
Mr.
my God,
Ursic.
Ursic's gym.
Yeah,
Oh my
hands
God,
down the
Ursic's
best class.
gym.
What was there, like 15 of us? Literally, it was like
Yeah,
goof off period, 8:30 a.m. to 9:50 every day.
homeroom. Oh yeah. Damn,
Yeah, you
Gio
guys
was
have
in that class. That was so fun.
God.
Yeah, that was the best.
So yeah, you guys have been pretty good, really good friends since high school, and it's kept going after 2-3 years of post-secondary. You know, all you guys have stayed
That's
tight,
true.
which is See?
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyways, NBA playoffs are starting now, and it's getting towards the end of May, and I believe 2 years ago you guys were at Jurassic Park watching 6 of the Bucks versus Raptors. Take us through that day. Like, you guys were there, like 8 a.m., 9 a.m. all day waiting to
Oh
get in.
yeah, we
Like,
got up so
Oh
early.
yeah. We
Yeah.
drove where we go to the bus, to the train station. Drove to the train station, took a train in downtown. Spent the day there. Had some street food, some street dogs, met the people of Toronto. It was a good time. Then we were just walking like under the CN Tower, near the Sky Dome, and there was a baseball game going on that day. So the day started out with chirping some fans that were at the baseball game. What
nice.
team is it? The Mets, maybe? I don't even
Yeah,
know.
I think there were Mets fans in
Yeah,
Toronto.
just walking
Oh
the
my
streets. So we
god.
Oh,
were lipping
we hate
them, and then
Americans,
we
right?
so we actually started. We went to an Irish bar. Went there for a
Yeah,
beer.
yeah, freaking
Oh,
underage drinking beers
underage,
on the
eh?
patio
Yeah, shout out to that restaurant.
for not IDing.
Not
Thank you.
IDing. We just sat down at a patio, had a beer.
And then wait, so you
Then
guys
we got
were
in
able
line.
you guys were able to leave
Partying
the
on?
line, go to the patio, and get back in the line?
No. This was all before the line.
No.
Then we got in line probably around like what 1 o'clock.
Yeah, 12:30, 1 o'clock was when the line started. Yeah.
So if you
'Cause
would
we
have
were
went
right at the
Okay.
front of the line.
if you would have went earlier, would you have got like a better, closer spot, or it really didn't matter?
Not
No.
necessarily, no.
No. We got like we're like being closer, like you could got your way up there once you were in there, but like once you're in Jurassic Park, like it's a pretty spaced out place, and you can like kind of just set up where you can get the best angle to see, and it's all pretty good viewing. So like we got in there and kind of just got right in the middle of everybody.
Oh,
And
that's the
like,
Yeah, you
spot.
and
guys
for
were there
those of
for
you that haven't, sorry, for those of you that haven't been to Jurassic Park, it's it's a battle to the death inside that steel cage. It's
Oh yeah,
not to be taken lightly. Men survive, and you got to be
um
tough in Jurassic Park. You got to push your way to a good spot. You got to be aggressive.
waiting in line. Yeah,
uh
no, don't let any line cutters get
and you
by ya.
guys were there for a great game. Game 6, like that's when we won the Eastern Conference. Like, the Raptors are going to the
Yeah.
finals. You saw live like, and you're in Toronto, Kawhi dunks over Giannis. The whole city goes nuts. Like, you guys were there,
Oh
like,
yeah.
we're going. And I
Yeah,
We
believe
were
some of you were
actually
on a certain TV channel or a YouTube video. There was some of
yeah
you that were on TV.
yeah.
ESPN baby.
ESPN.
Yeah, Giannis throws down Kawhi throws down the hammer over Giannis, and the camera goes right on us out in Jurassic Park, going wild.
I do. And I do remember when the St. Thomas decided to do their Jurassic Park. You were quite the life of the party, just behind Legends there. And Sam, I don't think you made it that night, but we don't know where you were that night.
I made it after half, I believe. I was busy.
And you know what? And shout out to that freaking weirdo wearing the Golden State Warriors jersey. What was he doing showing up to that, wearing that Warriors jersey? What are you doing, man? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know what he expected.
That was a pretty big year
Pathetic.
for the Raptors. Another moment. Kawhi hits the shot, the 4 bounce. Definitely one of my favorite Raptors memories. I think that's just because we're at that age where like we were like, we're teenagers, young adults. Like, that's what we're gonna remember growing up with, like Kawhi
Yeah.
hitting the shot. Like, do you guys, like, I don't know, like I kind of remember being in the living room, like you got like watching it. Do you guys remember where you were when Kawhi hit the shot? Like, I think that's just one of those moments that like no one will forget.
Yeah. I mean, you can go ahead, Morgan. I was with Owen, I'm pretty sure. So
Yeah, if Sam was with Owen, yeah, honestly, like nothing too exciting about my story, but I was just with mom and dad, and like we went nuts. I I uh I actually shed a tear that moment. I knew that from that moment on that the Raptors were gonna win the championship, and
destroy the Warriors' legacy.
Yeah, and that we were going to destroy Kevin Durant's Achilles in game 2 or
If
game 4.
if he
And we
came
were
back
gonna
and did it again,
freaking beat the Warriors.
I think we all
Yeah.
would have cheered the same amount, if not more.
Listen. We can answer this question right now. Every Raptors fan was cheering about the steal, and then Kevin Durant's weak old ass Achilles blew out after it.
Yeah, it's time
just-
to it's
yeah.
time to tell the truth.
Yeah, it's
We
time
were
to tell
all
the truth.
so happy.
We're all so happy about the steal because the Warriors don't know how to play basketball properly in the heat of the moment. And we got the steal off, and then Kevin Durant couldn't handle the heat, so
And he
blew
got
it.
butthurt.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, he was just salty.
Let's say Kawhi doesn't hit the shot. What's do you think? Do we still win in overtime? Like, what do you think here? Like, I know we'll never know,
Oh
but
yeah,
do you think
overtime. We
Kawhi just
locked
takes
that down.
over, or does Jimmy Butler? Philly had a pretty good team. Does Jimmy
No.
Butler?
No,
and
we're the
Kawhi
best
go
defensive
1-1?
team to ever see the floor of an NBA.
Yeah.
Like,
When you have OG and Kawhi perimeter defense, and you have Marc Gasol, who is Joel Embiid's father,
yeah,
playing
like
defense. Are you
let's
kidding?
talk about Philadelphia's team. Let's talk about Joel Embiid's
No,
dad.
You
Okay?
gotta admit, Philly had a
Name's
good
Marc
team
Gasol.
that year.
Yeah, Toronto
I'm
had
just
a better
saying.
team,
Dude, I'm
obviously.
telling
have
you,
a better
listen to
team.
me. Nick Nurse could be coaching freaking U6 YMCA girls basketball team and still kick Sixers ass.
That's a fact.
Okay, Raptors. Last year, COVID season, we go to the bubble. We lose in a tough Game 7 to Luke's Celtics team. Then we lose Gasol and Ibaka this year. Tough year. We don't make the play-in. We don't make the playoffs. Morgan, let's start with you. What's next? What do we do here? What does Toronto need to do?
You're the manager of the Raptors.
Yeah,
What's
you're
your-
the manager. What do you do?
What do you do?
You know what? Like, you might be expecting some big statement here, some big plan. But I think we just need to stick to the script and trust Masai, dude. We need to re-sign Masai, and we need to re-sign Kyle Lowry and do the same formula that won us a championship in the first place, man. Stick to the script. Re-sign Kyle Lowry.
Okay.
It's a good thing you didn't get rid of him then.
Luke, let's move over to your Celtics. Big game last night. Jason Tatum, 50
That's right.
points.
50 bomb.
How do you feel? How do you feel going against the Brooklyn Nets as the 7 seed without Jaylen Brown?
Yeah, I was getting worried, we didn't have Jaylen Brown, one of our best players. I was like, okay, there's like a 1% chance we win this. But after watching that 50 bomb and our team played good, Kemba dropped 30. We played good defense. I
was
I
impressed
got faith.
with Kemba.
Yeah, cardiac Kemba.
I think they might be able to get a game or two out of
I
Brooklyn.
think we'll have to hope for another Achilles sprain or something from KD. Maybe
All right.
we'll be back in it.
So
I
playoffs.
was impressed by Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum played really well.
He did get a lot of free throws,
Good
but you
luck
know
doing
what?
that for a playoff series, though.
Yeah,
It's
we'll
gonna
see.
be tough.
We'll see.
Okay. Let's go. Playoffs. The Eastern Conference has 3 good contenders: Brooklyn, Philly, Milwaukee, and maybe if those Knicks, but we don't know about them. But and then the West. The West has 8 good teams in the playoffs. So let's take a player from each one. Let's start with whoever. Who's under the most pressure this playoff series? Let's say James Harden or Kawhi Leonard.
Definitely
Morgan, what do
Kawhi.
you think?
I'm gonna. So sorry, they're facing off against each other.
No, just who's under the most pressure to get a championship this season? James
Yeah.
Harden.
Who do you
or
think
Kawhi
needs to
Leonard?
produce better?
Yeah, no, without a doubt. Yeah, without a doubt, it's James Harden, dude. Going to a super team like that, man, you have all the pressure. The pressure's all on them to win, man. It's theirs to lose.
I'll
That's a fair
agree with
point.
you there because Harden, forced his way out of Houston to go to the Brooklyn Nets, where there's already 2 superstars.
Yeah.
But Kawhi, he had a bad playoff series against Denver. And then he goes out. He's like, "Oh, we need a point guard." They give him a point guard. It's time to win now. LA Clippers need to. You asked for Paul George. We get you Paul George. So,
Yeah,
Sam
yeah.
or Luke,
I
any
feel like
opinion?
Um, I mean, yeah, I think the Clippers have some pressure on them. I think there's a few teams in the West. I feel like don't have that pressure. I mean, the Utah Jazz. They are top of the West right now. But I don't think they have the pressure on them because I don't even think like they don't have the playoff experience. I'm not counting them out, but I don't think the pressure's on them to win it. Same with Phoenix. I don't think the pressure's on them to win it at all either. So I
yeah.
think the pressure lays on LA. I think huge in the West. Portland's a sleeper. I'd like to see them go for a little run.
Yeah,
I
I think they're gonna beat
mean,
the Nuggets.
Yeah, me too.
No
yeah,
Jamal Murray.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's a tough loss.
Huge blow. Jamal Murray, get better, bro.
Canadian player, one of the best Canadians to play the game, and hope he'll keep getting better. And we'll hopefully, Denver was a real contender, but I think Jokic still can make a case for MVP. Okay,
Yeah,
let's
I
go
think he's got it in the
around.
bag.
Is there any? Yeah, who's your MVP? If you were to put your vote in today, like tonight before midnight, who's everyone voting for?
Yeah, Jokic.
Jokic.
Oh, I'd give
yeah,
Curry.
I think I'm voting for him as well.
It's him or Steph, right?
Yeah, I would honestly say Curry. Curry's like literally got them. They were in the dumps, dude. He brought them out of there with some help, a little bit of help from Wiggins, but he got them to that eight. What are they? Eighth, seventh seed or something like that. Something
They're
8 or
in the
9.
play-in tonight as
Yeah.
the eighth
Yeah,
seed.
the
Yeah, we'll see what happens tonight if Curry can win them this game.
I'm
Get him
gonna
in the
have to
playoffs.
Yeah, Steph Curry's had some help from like I mean Draymond Green's not much of a point scorer, but he's pretty decently defensively and on the offense. Andrew Wiggins, they still got Steve Kerr coaching them. Like I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking Jokic is having such a different season than we've seen in the last little bit from a big man like that. So
Yeah, he's so agile. He just passes like crazy. He's dime god.
yeah,
I think
exactly.
Jokic and Embiid are definitely the top two. Like if Embiid could have stayed a little more healthy, I think he could have made a good case. But
Oh yeah.
I'll agree with Jokic. We've never seen a big man pass like this. But I think another name we're
Never.
forgetting is Chris Paul. I think we're all forgetting about Chris Paul here.
Yeah, Chris Paul gets
He's a
he gets a
franchise
share.
player.
I
He
mean,
He
revives
needs
every
to play in
yeah,
the
team.
you can
playoffs. Chris
say Chris
Paul.
Paul. You can say Chris Paul, but like, is he even the best player on his team? Like Devin Booker is this guy like are we not
But
forgetting Devin Booker is on the Phoenix Suns?
Devin Booker's a
yeah,
good
but
point
I think
scorer. Chris Paul's a better defender. He gets steals
and
too.
passing.
Yeah.
I think they need
Like,
to look
okay.
more at it. The NBA really needs to look more than the stats. I think that's
Yeah.
I think we can't just look at stats, but that's just my opinion.
I guess
So,
that's true. Chris Paul's in the conversation.
mhm. And then who's everyone going for? Who's going to win the NBA championship?
Owen, why don't you start us off
Yeah,
here?
starting us off.
I can go. I think I was like it
Oh,
depends how the first couple games go, but if the Nets play how they want to, it'll be the Nets. Who's gonna stop them?
yeah.
Not
If
baby Braun.
Brooklyn can stay healthy, then the Brooklyn Nets, I'm going with the Brooklyn Nets. You have KD and Kyrie, but then you have James Harden, the best scorer in the NBA. Like, who has 3 defenders to take them on? Like, I'm saying
Um,
Brooklyn in
Not the
7 against the LA Lakers.
Brooklyn in 6, dude.
6? I just think, LeBron's not losing in 6. He's going to lose in
Oh,
7.
he's not. LeBron's not losing at 5, but he'll lose in 6.
I mean, LeBron's losing to the Warriors right now.
Oh, is he?
Here in the second quarter. Yeah, losing by 9. But so Luke, you're saying Brooklyn, and Owen, you're saying
Yeah, I'm saying
Yeah.
Brooklyn.
Do we have a spicy opinion from you guys?
I I just think Brooklyn doesn't have the bench to go deep in the playoffs, and like it takes one injury uh of one of the big three to kind of take one of them out, and then they have two guys, and I don't know if their bench is deep enough to take on some of the more experienced teams like Milwaukee and Philadelphia.
Yeah, the Sixers
As
are
we
deep.
obviously
Yeah, Sixers.
Philadelphia
But we all know
matches up.
about. There's another team we forgot, the Bucks. I think Giannis is under a lot of pressure because it's been 2 years now. He had a 2-lead lead over Toronto. Kawhi took over, beat the series. He went to Miami in the bubble last year. Did not perform well against Miami. The Bucks just have not proven. I don't care about the regular season. Yeah, Giannis. He's the back-to-back MVP, and he can't get to the finals. Like this is going to be a big year. I think Philly. I'm just worried that Philly. I think they have the starting, but I just don't know if they have the bench either. But I think Philly, they upgraded their coach, they upgraded their shooting. So I think Brooklyn, Philly, it's going to be a good Eastern Conference Finals. I don't think the Bucks are going to get there. I just don't think they're a playoff team.
I don't know. I think the Bucks, they finally have Drew Holiday back. Now that they have him, Giannis, and Chris Middleton as their three point scorers.
PJ Tucker, baby.
They got PJ Tucker, Brooke Lopez. He's a killer.
Ilyasova's a killer.
Yeah, but
All right. So are you going with?
Like I don't think we can count Milwaukee out.
Yeah. Owen, you know what? Owen, I like what's going on in Milwaukee. They're my pick to win the chip this year, dude.
I just don't.
Hot take.
I think
I
if
don't.
Giannis can pull up his pants and be a big boy, and Mike Budenholzer can do his job, I like what's going on in Milwaukee. I think they can win it this year.
you know what? Milwaukee is just like the
Okay.
Saints. They're gonna get to the playoffs and they're gonna lose, just like they've done for the past 3
Okay,
years.
boys. Just an FYI, we only have 6.5 minutes, so we're gonna have to do some quick questions here, some quick power. So you guys going with the Bucks?
Alright.
Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
Sam, do you have a
watch
different
it.
opinion, or do you have a team from the West?
Morgan.
Yeah, I'm taking a
What about who's your
Coast
Western in
team.
the finals? Who's coming from the West? Quick power take. We only got 6 minutes here before.
Coming from
time.
the West, I think we have Utah and LeBron James and the Lakers, if that is a matchup possible. I'm not sure. I don't have the bracket in front of me.
At some
One of
point, it
those two
probably will
teams
happen.
are going to be going to the
I
NBA
think it will be.
Finals.
And
One
I
of those
think
two teams are
Okay.
going to the NBA Finals, and I think whoever comes out of the West is going to win the NBA.
If
Ooh,
if
hot
LeBron wins, if LeBron wins tonight, then he can play Utah in the finals, in the conference finals.
Yeah.
That's true.
So Utah is probably happy about that.
Yeah.
get them out
Okay,
early.
let's quick. We only have a quick 5 minutes here. Let's do a quick hot take. I know we're gonna switch sports here. Hockey. We got the Leafs. Big game 1 tomorrow against Montreal. Can the Leafs get out of the Canadian division? Can they win 2 series? Do you think? Do you think
Yes,
Austin
they
Matthews
can.
can carry his team?
Definitely.
Yes, they can.
They've
I think the
dominated
Leafs
all
are
year.
coming out. I think they're coming out of the
Luke,
Northern
I got a
Division.
question.
Watch
for you.
out for Carey Price.
Oh,
we'll
whatever.
see unless he gets hurt in
Luke.
warm-ups.
Luke, I've already asked these two. Is Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner like the new Toronto duo? Like, do we forget Lowry and DeRozan and just say like Matthews and Marner are running the city of Toronto now?
Oh, now, yeah, because DeRozan's gone. Who else is gonna do it? Like Vladdy and someone
No,
else.
but like think of like, do you think they're gonna be a
Vladdy
better
and
duo if
Bichette?
we look back and be like Vladdy and Bichette?
I don't know. Well, if they can make a far playoff push, rack up some stats, maybe. But we'll have to see. It's got to be a longevity
now,
thing.
I'm on Team Lowry and DeRozan, like 2016. We get Eastern Conference Finals, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing from the young boys on the Blue Jays and the Leafs. But I think they can make a run. I think they can beat Montreal and then Edmonton or Winnipeg. I think goal scoring is key, but I think this is going to be a good year. We're going to no more. I'm not losing in Game 7 anymore.
We'll see.
But anyways, let's move on to our game. We have a little game for you guys.
Wait, Owen. Owen, I will. Owen, I have to say my favorite Toronto duo.
Okay, here you go.
Freaking Michael Bradley and Jermaine Defoe.
Get,
Killers.
get out of here.
Did they win the chip for TFC that year?
No, Jermaine Defoe wasn't with them when they won, I don't think.
No. Because Toronto FC, we always forget about them. They've made like the finals like 4 or 5
Yeah,
times. Like they've made like
They went to
4 like
CONCACAF and that.
they're the sleeping team in Toronto. I think Toronto's definitely getting better in each league. You know, the Raptors, 7, this is the first time in the playoffs in 7 seasons. The Leafs, they've been pushing. They're younger. They're good. Just a quick shout out to Joe Thornton. We hope you have a good playoffs from St. Thomas, Ontario.
Yeah,
Jumbo
let's go,
Joe.
Jumbo.
The man.
Okay,
the
just
man's the
on
legend.
our last 3 minutes, Luke, we have a little game for everyone. We're going to be naming female athletes, Canadian, American, and who would you rather date? We don't
Yeah.
have time to give reason,
Woo.
but just I'm gonna speed off. Luke, your couple. We're gonna start off with the Canadian tennis players. Who would you rather date, Bianca or Eugenie?
Those are the tennis players, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably Eugenie. Bouchard.
Okay.
That's the one that was.
Oh, he likes blondes. Nice.
Wait, who is
Nice.
Bianca?
I'm going Bianca.
Who's the one that
Ken's
dated-
an issue.
Bianca's
He does
easy
not know who
choice.
Bianca is.
Who's the one that dated
Mason Rudolph.
PK? Subban. Or
Oh,
something.
that's
Is this not the same one?
Lindsey Vaughn.
Oh,
No.
it's not even the same one.
okay. I'm going Bianca. I'm Team Bianca. She's younger. You know, I'm really liking her vibe.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
with you,
Bianca's
Owen.
your
She's-
age.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
nice.
Are you guys both Bianca?
Yeah.
Sam, Morgan? Okay. We're gonna go
Yeah.
move on. We have the swimmer, Penny, or the golfer,
Yeah.
Brooks Henderson.
Oh,
Brooks Henderson, who's that?
that's a golfer, right?
Yeah.
Gotta go Penny. Gotta go Penny. Love Penny, dude. Winning gold medals.
Yeah. I'm going
That's
Penny.
sexy to me.
I
If you
think
win gold medals,
medals.
that's sexy.
And she's pretty
Yeah.
young too, so I think we could all have
Yeah.
a shot.
Oh yeah, I think we gotta go to the gold medal
Uh,
winner.
Yeah,
I think
Sam
we have
wants Penny
time.
too.
Penny, Luke,
Who am I picking?
we only have a minute here.
What's left?
Oh
gotta
yeah,
get
we'll go
going.
with Penny. I didn't even know who Brooks was.
Okay. So I think if we have time for 2 if we go pretty quick.
You
We're
can
gonna
wrap it
go
up
a
if you
little
want.
older
Doesn't matter.
here. We're gonna go Kia Nurse or Haley Wickenheiser. A little older.
Doctor, is that the doctor?
No, basketball player. and
Basketball
hockey
player.
dude.
Oh, we have
Kia-
less than a
Kia
minute.
Nurse.
Haley
Okay.
Wickenheiser, isn't she a
Exactly.
doctor now?
No, she's a
Yeah,
hockey
she is
player,
a
dude.
doctor. More money.
She's a doctor.
This guy doesn't even know.
Luke, just before we wrap up.
I don't know. Combination of both. God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
Well,
both?
gentlemen, we like your opinions today. We are glad to have you on.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for
thanks for
having us,
having us.
boys.
You know, if you ever
Thanks for
get
having us. Go
hungry,
Bucks.
Anytime.
if you ever get hungry,
And hopefully we'll see you guys in the
Hey.
summer and we'll have a good little outdoor fest.
you know where to go.
Yeah,
when
if you
you're
ever get hungry,
Yeah,
stop
hey,
by your
go
fish and
Raps.
chips.
Your
Go
fish and
Raps
chips.
2022.
Go Raps. And
Luke, if
Shebas,
we ever
baby.
get hungry, what?
Go to your fish and chips, baby. You know where to
Oh,
go.
your fish and chip sponsorship.
Or Shiba Shawarma.